Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video. In this one I switched things up a little bit. I put a pause on building work in order to focus on getting some seedlings into pots. I go into town to the local market, I eat some delicious food, and I go to my friend's place to sample their brand new batch of wine. So I don't have any building for you in this video, but there's a bonus video coming out on Sunday where I push forward on a project that I started a while ago but I haven't worked on for quite a while. So it's a surprise project. It's just a small thing, but it's going to make a big difference to how my space looks and feels. So that'll be out on Sunday. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll check back in again at the end. Guess what today is? It's the most wonderful day of the year, I think. It's seed planting day, and apparently it's also chainsawing day. But today is the day that I'm finally going to get my seeds into their little seed tray pots, and I'm late. It's middle of March. I have seed related anxiety, so I'm really anxious to get started. I've tried my best to limit the excitement and just to choose a few seeds, but I probably ended up with about 50 different things. So instead of trying to limit the number of different things I grow, I'll try to limit the number of individual plants that I grow. That's my plan. Last year my garden was insane. I couldn't keep on top of the watering, and this year I'm going to rein it in because this year I'm going to be mostly focused on building, and I'm going to scale back the garden a little bit, at least in theory. So let's see if I can keep myself under control as I put the little seeds into the trays and make plant babies. Can you help me plant seeds? Which seeds do you want? I'm afraid I don't have any catnip. I can't offer you that. Okay. See you later. You enjoy the shade. Bye. Okay, I'm super excited, but before I dive into the planting, I like to take these yogurt pots, which I have bazillions of. Bazillions, I say. And I basically use the white part on the inside. Well, I'll just show you. I like to use them as fairly durable labels for my seedlings. And so there we go, seed label. I've got some permanent markers, I've got the trays, and pretty soon I'll have a whole bunch of these guys so I can plant my seeds and not forget what I've planted, because no matter how many times I convince myself that I'm going to remember what's where, it's impossible. Okay, so I have a bucket of labels. If I use all of these labels, I have failed in my efforts to rein things in. I have some markers. I feel like I should color coordinate things with these beautiful markers that I have, but who knows? And then I've got a whole bunch of seeds. A whole bunch of seeds. So, I don't know, I guess I'll just get these out and see what I'm dealing with here. I'm really hoping I can keep it to just these 3 seed trays. However, I know myself, and I have loads of pots in the polytunnel, and chances are I'm going to spill over into those. But let's see. So many seeds, and believe it or not, I have a massive box of more seeds in there. So this is actually me exercising some level of restraint. Okay, so I think my strategy is fill the seed trays with dirt and then go from there. So I guess this is just soil that's good for germinating seeds. At least that's what the label says. So here's where I'm at with the seeds selection. I haven't even gotten into here. Haven't even started the cucumbers. very happily, I found a way to color coordinate things, because that's just the person that I am. So I'm gonna keep sifting through the seeds and check back in again in a little bit. The seeds are planted. I feel like I've exercised a pretty good amount of restraint. I definitely have 2 or 3 seeds in each of these little pots, so, you know, if they all happen to germinate, I'll give them all a chance. So I could end up with an army of plants in the end anyways. But I'm pretty impressed that I've managed to stick with my 3 seed trays. I do have some sunflower seeds that I haven't planted in these trays, so they're gonna go in these pots, and that's the last of it. I think I have a pretty good selection of stuff. It's mostly stuff that I love to eat, and yeah, this part of the season is always very exciting, very positive. There's a lot of anticipation, and I'm feeling quite organized up here. I still obviously have to tackle the zombie garden down in the lower terrace, which is a job for another day. I am actually living in fear of that. So these have a little bit of time before they have to go down in the garden, so I can procrastinate for a bit longer. But I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna get the sunflower seeds in these small pots, and then I'll show you what I've done. Okay, here we have it. I've got my color coordinated plastic reusable labels all ready to go. I've planted about 3 or 4 pots of most things, and a little bit extra of coriander and basil because I eat a lot of that, and sunflowers because I love them. And this is it. This is going to be my garden. If I can stop myself from temptation and planting some more things, I will plant more lettuce and kale as the season progresses, but for everything else, hopefully this is what I'll end up with. And hopefully they all germinate. So let me move them into the polytunnel and give them a drink. I love this time of year so much. If I haven't mentioned it yet, I bought a new water bottle. These things are always breaking. The one I currently have is the most annoying thing to use ever, and I don't want watering to become a chore, so I invested in a new spray bottle. Okay, job done. Good morning. Another absolutely beautiful day. And so even though I only planted these 3 days ago, I still have hopes for signs of life. Hello, plant babies. But nothing, of course. I get a little crazy. I think I was checking them for signs of life the day after I planted them. It's just so easy to get so excited this time of year. But nothing doing. Let's give them a drink. And hopefully, in a few days, we'll have some signs of life somewhere. Bye, little friends. I'll see you guys later on. It's pretty early. I'm pretty sleepy. Hoping coffee will sort that out. Today, we're gonna go into Fundao. It's Monday, and they have a really cool market on Mondays that I'm gonna take you around. I love it. I think it's got lots of cool stuff. It has lots of seedlings, lots of trees, and I'll have to try to exercise restraint yet again. I have a feeling I'm gonna come back home with a lime tree but let's just see what happens. Hopefully it's not too much more than that. So I'm gonna finish my coffee, do a few chores around my place, and then head into town. And excitingly, I'm also gonna take you to my new favorite restaurant in Fundao, which is an awesome little spot that I think you'll like. So I'm gonna finish my morning routine, head into town, and I'll check in again from the market. I forgot about the parking woes of market day, but I found a spot and I'm ready to go check out the market. I feel like a massive dork when I talk to the camera and film in public, so I'm gonna say goodbye and I'll just do some sneaky shots when I get to the market. And now, let's eat. The place I'm going to is called Shuk. It's absolutely delicious, and it's one of my new favorite places in Fundao, and I'm very excited to go eat there. I'm back from town. I have my lime tree. I'm really happy about that. I'm trying to hide in the shade. It's extremely bright out here and really quite hot as well. It's lovely. It's a gorgeous day, and it'll be really nice to get back down into the garden and start working on that, which I'll do in the next couple of weeks. And when I do that, I'll plant Mr. Lime Tree down there as well. So I'm excited to do that. I haven't planted a new tree in a long time. I don't think right now is the right time to plant certain types of trees, but I feel like stuff like citrus and things that like it a bit warmer, now is the time. At least that's my theory on the matter. I have another lime tree that's doing really, really well in the pot that it's in, so I don't really want to move it into the garden. I just figured I'd buy a whole other one, leave that guy in the pot where he seems happy, and let this tree do its thing. So I'm back, I'm stuffed, I'm satisfied, but going into town really does wipe me out. I don't know what it is about going into town. Every time I get back from town, no matter how long the trip, I'm always exhausted. So I think I'll just chill out for the rest of the day. I've actually set up a few pieces of wood here to get into some carpentry first thing in the morning. I'd like to do a little bit more work on the interior of the door. I want to render the other side of the door, and to do that I need to do a little bit of framing for the closet that's going to be in the corner around my solar. So that's all ready to go for tomorrow, and I'm going to get into that. This wasn't a project that was on my list, but it kind of does tie into the door. I can't do the rendering of the other side until I do certain parts of the framing. So I'll just do that, get it done, and I'm excited to switch focus a little bit to do a bit of the framing of the cupboard. I've had the pieces cut for quite a while, and I just want to push on. And even though it's not on my list, cross it off some imaginary list. So that's me. I'm waffling on. I'm tired. I'm going to relax for the rest of the day. But first, let's see if any plant babies have grown. It's been 8 hours since I last checked. Hi, little guys. Any signs of life from you? Nope, 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 nope. No, no, no. I mean, it has only been a few days. I think I'm just being a little bit overeager, but you know, it's easy to get excited. Sunflowers? That's okay. I'm going to give you a drink, and then I'll be back to check on you first thing tomorrow morning. You can go here. I have someplace very exciting to be. My friends over at Keela Yoga Farm have kindly offered me a shower. They're taking pity upon me. Sometimes the old bucket splash just doesn't do the trick, so I'm gonna have a proper, good, long shower at their place, which is amazing. And very excitingly, I'm gonna go taste their wine. They've had a wine co-op running for about 3 years in a row now, and I've sampled plenty of the wine, but the new batch is out as of today, and I'm gonna go have a sample. So let's go drink some wine. Hi. I feel like a big dork speaking to the camera in front of my friends, but here they are. Kumbo and Lawrence from Keela Yoga Farm. Don't try the wine yet. We're gonna go take a look at where it's fermented. Did you already try it?
Yeah.
Well, they've tried it already. I haven't tried it yet. We're gonna go check out where it's fermented and then have a little chat about winemaking, I guess. And then I'll sample the wine after that. All right, let's go. Ooh. So
this is all the bottles that we have got today.
Is this the wine room?
This is the wine room, amongst other things.
Also, Christmas bottle storage.
Yeah. Some type of spray, organic shampoo.
All of the things.
All of the things.
But most importantly,
I found my sunglasses.
We've got wine. Nice one. So how many bottles of wine did you bottle today?
Well, we've got 85 bottles here.
Uh-huh.
And then our friends who also contributed grapes have a similar amount. And then we have another 120 litres here, which we've cleaned the tank out, emptied the wine out, clean it out, and filled it up again, and let it age so it tastes even better. Our problem is we never let it age very well because we drink it too fast.
It gets gone too fast.
I
haven't even had a sip yet.
It's mostly our friend Kirsty's fault when she comes back.
Yeah,
Guilty as charged.
She's terrible. Okay.
Cool. So let's go taste some wine then.
Let's taste the wine.
All right. Let's
Oh,
sample the
here.
wine.
Okay, let's drink the wine.
All right.
We've never drunk it before. This is the first time today.
My first time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Cheers.
Fruity. Aromas.
Red wine.
Mm.
Aroma. I'm getting
You're
a
close.
lot of red
You're
wine.
close. You're very, very
Yeah,
close.
when you taste it, you're supposed to spit it out.
In the spittoon. Oh, it's a large spittoon.
One large spittoon behind me. It's delicious. Well done.
Cheers. Thanks for tasting.
Thanks for inviting me for the taste.
Cheers.
And,
Not me.
Cheers.
and if you want to learn about stuff like fermenting wine and so much more, natural building, permaculture, all of that exciting stuff, Keela Yoga Farm
Come this way.
is your place.
If you have grapes, you're welcome to bring them to us, and we'll make wine for you and share it with you.
And you can join in on the co-op. It really is very good.
Mm. It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
good.
bad. Why no?
Good night. Godspeed. That was a weird ending.
It was very strange.
Salud!
Salud.
Cheers.
Okay, that's a wrap on today's video. The wine was delicious. The hummus was delicious. And I just feel like I had a really nice week and got some things done that I have been putting off for a while, like the seedlings. And very excitingly, I have something to show you. I have some signs of life. So it looks like the sunflower is the first little guy to peek through. It looks like I've got some very, very tiny lettuces there, and no signs of life yet in this tray. I'm really excited for these seedlings to start to poke through, so I'll give you guys updates on what's happening in those seed trays. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye from this video. If you have any questions at all, I just want to say hello, please do leave me a comment. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.